The Hawks kick things off with the #1 pick, but we're all looking ahead to a familiar name on draft boards. Where will Bronny James end up? Sources from half a dozen NBA teams have been told ESPN they had difficulty securing workouts with Bronny James ahead of the upcoming draft. Bronny has only worked out for 2 teams, the Suns and his father's Lakers, which his agent, Rich Paul, says is by design. Quote, Bronny is the same as my previous clients. I got the word out early to teams that if you plan on bringing Bronny in, here's what you need to know. If you won't give him a real deal, there's nothing to talk about. Speaking of the real deal, where's my guy? Joe? Joe, what's your move? I forget what your move was usually. There we go. There we go. Looking handsome as ever. Good to see you. Do you know that Joe is 10-3 over our last 4 shows? Getting people paid.
Joe is that dude. Joe is that dude.
Making it rain.
Quiet, hold on. If there's one thing I've learned about my time on First Take, this show is about humility, not braggadocio. Let's stay humble. Let's stay focused.
Oh, yeah, on this side of the table. We actually gave Stephen A. day off today, Joe. Yeah, that happened. Right. All right, so you're putting up with us. All right, Bronny James. All of a sudden, we're covering 2 nights of the draft. Bronny James, what is your best bet for him?
This is wild. Bronny to go to the Lakers is plus 150. What that means is a $100 bet would return $150 in profit if it ends up happening. Like I said, that's wild to me because if you convert plus 150, that means 40%. Woody, that means there's a 40% chance of Bronny teaming up with LeBron in LA. I'm not buying it. I think that number's a lot higher. Rich Paul talking about only working out for 2 teams, one of which is the Lakers, no 2-way contracts. If you had priced this somewhere minus 150, minus 200, fine, I stay away. But at plus 150, value's too good here. I would bet Bronny to the Lakers at this price.
Hell yeah, I'm betting Bronny to the Lakers. I mean, we've been talking about this. We've
You're
been
a
hearing about
Lakers
this.
fan, right?
Yeah,
Do you want this to happen?
I'm a Lakers fan.
Do you want this to happen?
Whatever that's going to make LeBron happy, I'm with it.
Right.
It's not like we haven't seen nepotism before in sports, so bring them on in.
Yeah.
Bring them on in, Joe.
He's projected to go 54th overall on like our ESPN mock drafts, and the Lakers have the 55th pick. It's just so wonderful. Everything worked out. Real quick before we move on, but obviously as a Super Bowl champion, if you had the opportunity to ever play with one of your kids, like
it would be the best.
Right?
It would be
I hope
the
it happens
best
for them. I really do. All right, Joe, to the NHL Stanley Cup Finals, Game 6 tomorrow night. What's up with Florida? They can't close out Edmonton. Where are you going here?
To answer your previous question, I would not play with my kids. They're an absolute nightmare. I would want to play against them. Now, that said, we're going to play the Panthers here. I think now's the time to buy on Florida. They've been embarrassed the last 2 games. They're outscored 13-3. But there's reason for belief within those 2 losses. They actually outshot Edmonton 65-59. And as you can see right there, their special teams over those last 2 games have been terrible. 0 of 7 on the power play, during which time they've given up 2 shorthanded goals. They're also 3 of 11 on the penalty kill, giving up 3 goals. That's going to improve. The power play is going to improve. The shot differential is what I like. It was plus 105. It's come down to even money. There's a little bit of Florida money. Hesitant a little bit, but I'm willing to back Florida here in Game 6.
I don't know if you know this, Joe, but Damian Woody is a huge hockey fan, big Rangers fan. Sorry they couldn't get it done. That would have been really cool to have New York. I wanted the Knicks and the Rangers.
Yeah, I was on the other Knicks team, the other
Oh,
New
you're
York
an
team,
Islander?
Yeah.
You're an Islander?
Yeah, I'm not this whole blue shirts thing. Like, no, I'm not on
then
roll
you were
like
really
that.
out of the mix.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, so who do you have winning it?
Yeah, listen, I think listen, this thing is going back to Florida. I think the Edmonton Oilers take care of business. Have you seen Connor McDavid?
Yeah,
this dude is clearly the best player in hockey, maybe the best athlete
2 goals
that we have right now.
Yep.
I think it goes back Game 7 in Florida, winner takes all.
We love a Game 7.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a word he just said. I am mesmerized by that shirt. How many AA batteries does that shirt require?
Hey, listen, let me tell you something, Joe. I've slimmed down a lot.
You look great.
Like I know you rock with this shirt right here. Because
I love that shirt.
I peep your style out. I know you rock with this shirt.
You do.
Thank you. That's a beautiful shirt. A beautiful man in a beautiful shirt, Molly.
Yeah,
Very
you know
rare
what?
for this show.
It's giving me summertime vibes. I could picture you now on your new deck having a Mai Tai with this, grilling some up with your kids that are annoying you and you'd like to play. I can see it all now. All right, Joe, you got one more for me? Give me a curveball here.
Yeah. Baseball tonight, we got a special game, Rickwood Field. You're going to have the Giants taking on the Cardinals. When you have these unique opportunities, you have an opportunity for a unique handicap because we never have games at this field. I would play under 8.5 runs at Rickwood Field tonight. If you look at the dimensions, it strikes you as a hitter-friendly park. But go inside the numbers. The power alleys are relatively deep. You've got high walls further out in center field. Major League Baseball has tried to make it a little bit more Major League friendly in terms of extending it. You're going to have less home runs, but you might have more doubles and triples. Two pitchers tonight. Both starters are ground ball pitchers. Win for San Francisco, Palante for the Cardinals. Both have ground ball rates over 50%, so I'd play under 8.5 runs tonight.
Love it. All right, I'm with it. Again, Joe, 10-3 over the last 4 shows. In case you didn't know, my record on this show, Damian Woody, 2-0. I got shoes and I got a
red
purse.
hot.
And next, I'm going for a dress. Yep. Really up in this. I don't know. You might be a victim before the end of the show. UD, Kimberly, Monica.
I got 7 kids. I ain't got the funds for it.
But your money
Tread
where your mouth
lightly.
is big time. Hey, Joe, you're coming back. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm going harder where I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA, I'm a